be making some chicken stir-fried spaghetti. So if you want to learn how to make it, please keep on watching. So here I have everything cut out and measured out to begin. So we're first going to get started with our spaghetti. As you can see, my water is boiling. We're going to go ahead and add the spaghetti into the water. So we have some cilantro and 1 onion. We also have some Scotch Bonnet and ginger. We have some green bell peppers as well as some red bell peppers. And we have our chicken that has been washed and cut into bite-sized pieces. And we also have some tomato paste. Now moving on to our seasonings, we're going to be using some salt and also some basil leaves as well as garlic powder and rosemary leaves as well as 1 Maggie cube. Now if you like pepper like I do, we're going to be using some pepper. If you don't have to use pepper. Now we're going to season the chicken. We're going to be adding some salt and we're going to mix that. And then next we're going to be adding our garlic powder and we're going to mix that as well. Now we're going to be adding our basil leaves and we're going to mix it as well. Now we're going to be adding some pepper. You don't have to put so much, but like I said, I love pepper, so I'm going to put in a lot. All the measurements will be in the description box below, so make sure you check it out if you want to make it. And yeah, we're just going to mix everything together. Now we're going to be adding our rosemary. You don't want to put too much of this because it can be very overpowering, so a little goes a very long way. Finally, we're going to be adding our Maggie cube. Now I have some oil that's been heating up for about 2 minutes. We're going to go ahead and put all the chickens inside. Now I just want to spread them out so that the chicken is touching the base of the pot. That way it cook evenly. You just want to stir it a little bit and we're going to let it cook. You also want to make sure that you're turning it to the other side, that way it won't burn on the previous side, and that everything just cooks perfectly and evenly as well. And after about 3 to 5 minutes, your chicken should be all brown and ready to go. We're gonna take them out in a plate and look how good that looks like. You just want to eat it. But yeah, we're just gonna take them out and it looks very good. Now in the same oil, we're gonna be adding our 1 medium-sized onion. And we're just gonna let that fry for a little bit. We're just gonna keep on mixing it so that it doesn't burn. And yeah, onion has been frying for about a minute. We're gonna go ahead and add our ginger and our Scotch Bonnet so we can all fry it together. After about 2 to 3 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and add our green bell peppers and stir that a little bit. And then we're gonna proceed to add our red bell peppers as well. And we're gonna let that cook for about 2 to 3 minutes as well. I'm just gonna stir everything together so it can all be mixed. So after about 2 to 3 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and add our green onions. And we're just gonna mix that and let it cook for a little bit. Now one of the ingredients that I forgot we're gonna be using is carrots. This carrots has been shredded already. So we're gonna go ahead and add it to the mix and we're gonna stir everything together. And we're gonna let it cook for a little bit longer, maybe about 3 to 5 minutes. And lastly, we're gonna be adding some cilantro. I love cilantro. It just feels like it just adds a very unique taste to your dish. It's so good, I promise. Cooking for about 2 minutes. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and add a little bit of more spices just to bring the vegetables together. So it's finally time to put the chicken back into the pot so that all the flavors can marinate together. Look how good that looks. So we're just gonna go ahead and add the chicken to the vegetables and we're just gonna let that cook together. Here's a close-up of how it's looking so far. Look how good that looks, all the vegetables together with the chicken. It just looks very good, honestly, like wow. And finally, I think the part we've all been waiting for. We added the spaghetti and I'm gonna go ahead and add the tomato paste so that we can mix it all together. Wow, doesn't that look so amazing? How did you like it?
It was delicious.
Thumbs up or thumbs down?